Where the hell am I? The fuck? Is this the console? Am I in an Iron Lung by Markiplier? Oh, Anubis, and I should not have taken those shots. How the fuck do I get out of here?
Whoa. 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 I'm swimming in a blood ocean.
I am the concept of fear.
Oh.
It's my interpretive dance, dude. It's what I interpreted, okay?
All right. Guess who I am?
I have zero idea.
I'm the monster.
Oh.
And that shot of the monster in the cave. Sorry, I don't have a fucking cave. But, like, it was just staring at him with its mouth, like, kind of open, so I was going...
Oh, that... Oh, okay, yes. The monster.
Hey, Sal. Put an image of the monster right next
Hi,
to me.
Sal.
Don't I look like the monster, guys?
Yes.
Welcome back to Blockbuster Banter.
Iron Lung Edition.
On this week's episode of Blockbuster Banter, we saw YouTube movie Iron Lung.
Tubi original. Streaming on Peacock. I was just trying to... What's another D-list platform, I guess?
You think Peacock is D-list? I think it's B-list.
I honestly have no reference for what Peacock is.
Peacock has The Office, and that's the only reason it's B-list.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. I have it for Megan. And Megan 2.0.
The best duology of all time.
Obviously, I can't wait for 3.1.
Yeah.
0.1.
Yeah. 3.1.2.
Yeah.
The cave update.
Yeah.
Megan gets caves. Yeah. If any...
Child robot, by the way. Anyways.
If anyone notices that I'm a little on the shoe side, yeah. I was telling it, Tyler, right before I got here, I just completely passed the F out. Honestly, me. That was me. FR, IRL, IIRC, TLDR, /S, RS. Yeah, all of the above. Which, ironically enough, I think that'll
does not happen in Iron Lung once.
Well, I was gonna say that'll bring
no
us
sleeping.
perfectly into our tiering. See, for me, I watched it twice.
Really?
I did. I watched it. Here's the thing. I watched it when it came out with Carson, and then I watched it again a couple days later when I was hanging out with my brothers because I was telling them my thoughts about the movie. It was really funny because one of my brothers, Luis, he was defending it, having not seen it, and me and Doran kept being like, but you haven't seen it? And he's like, yeah, but like maybe this is what they were doing. And so we decided to stop all that, settle the score, watch it again. And my feelings for the movie improved ever so slightly.
I would like both tiers, please.
Started off.
First viewing and then second viewing. And then like the official one, obviously being the second viewing.
Yeah. My first review, the review I fell asleep during, partially D tier. And then it came up to B tier.
I agree with B tier.
Yeah.
B tier is also my rating.
Solid B.
D tier, really? As somebody who didn't know anything about the game, I was hooked.
Really? I feel like
this is a very different type of horror, a type of horror that I'm interested in. And
being
claustrophobia.
Oh, yeah.
Something that isn't scary because there's that jump scare.
Right. It's because
it's scary
dense.
because it's something that can happen to a person. Not the blood ocean part, but you
right,
can be
confined
trapped in
spaces.
a confined space, sentenced to death.
Arguably, you could also be confined into a submersible.
I can be confined to your bed if you ask nicely.
What the fuck? I'm ready.
Are you asking nicely?
That was you and your chains.
So you're not asking nicely. I'm in chains, and I'm disappointed.
Well, I'm not.
You might as well send me down there without the fucking submersible.
I'm not.
So the blood can enter my
I'm not
system,
asking
and
nicely.
I can die.
You are just there.
I hope that I can swim in the blood ocean. I don't know where that was going.
Just the heat of the moment, guys. You know us. Thespians. I'm not. I wasn't even in theater. Wish I could have been. But I mean, now that we're getting into it, I feel like my initial watch of the movie and what really
Spoiler warning.
Yes, spoiler warning. What brought me out of it the first time around was that I don't know how this happened. I don't know how going from the first viewing to the second viewing, the points that I'm going to bring up kind of flip-flopped. But for me, one big thing was like the pacing.
I thought it was paced so wonderfully.
Really?
Yeah.
Initially, I felt like I wasn't given enough about Simon to really be interested as to why we're down here. And
I was interested not because of Simon, but because of the quiet rapture, and maybe it's just because of the difference I look for in media. I mean, how much of a lore fanatic am I in literally everything? And they shoved this mystery in my face of the quiet rapture, and that somehow humanity's salvation.
that
is
opening
down here.
monologue,
Yeah.
both times, was
So
just
like I don't
so good.
so I don't disagree with you that there's not a lot of Simon.
Mhm.
There's no real character. He's just yelling a bunch.
Yeah.
Like I don't necessarily disagree with that. But for me at least, the draw wasn't Simon being down there, it was us as the audience being down there, and Simon just happened to be our surrogate. Because
Right,
I wanted to solve the mystery of the quiet rapture. And from what I understand of the game, which I've never played or watched a video on, but
Mhm.
from what I've been told, there's no personality to your character whatsoever.
Right, no, not at all. It's like it's your I mean, yeah, it's experiencing it through your own navigation of the Blood Moon.
Submersible.
POV Simon's in there. He's in there right now. Hull breach.
Oh.
Talk about a hull breach. Laughing track. I'm also wondering if I don't know. I'm just so generally perplexed at how my opinion could have changed so much. Because I agree. I feel like the Quiet Rapture is very interesting, and I really liked all the callbacks to it and the mentioning of it. I guess for me, some of the weak points in my initial viewing was kind of like how it was alluded to, what happened on that base whose name I can't remember. But part of me was hoping for more.
I forgot to.
Yeah, I wish
Space Station Ketamine.
I
Obviously.
wish they could have given me a little bit more of that space station instead of just the youngin flashback and also it going into a blaze. But I don't know if that's just personal.
Hilarious. I didn't care.
Really?
That's one of my weak points. Is the flashback in general.
Interesting.
That was the part of the movie where I was sitting next to my friend and I just went, okay, I don't care. Go back to the movie.
Really? Oh.
Well, I like the idea of trying to survive in this crazy environment, and I wanted to figure out what the Quiet Rapture was. I didn't care what Simon did. I'm gonna be honest.
That's fair.
He's a convict. He did a crime. Bunch of people died. Okay, cool. We're down here now. I personally did not need to see that, and
Interesting.
even the tiny amount that we saw, I didn't like. It was easily my least favorite part of the movie was when they flashed back to the space station because I didn't care. I wanted to see what was going on in this ship.
I'm wondering if for me the difference came from the fact that I've been getting used to movies where it's like, even with with like Mercy, how Chris's character was inherently someone who had their flaws and they were very apparent, and so going through the journey with them kind of helped engage me and care about why we were where we were. And so maybe I couldn't figure out from what other parts of the movie to draw that for, and so like that's where a lot of my disengagement came
That's
from
fair.
around the initial
I
viewing.
can understand that. That makes
Mhm.
a lot of sense. Because I didn't draw it from Simon either, like I've been saying. I drew my characters from the mystery of the Quiet Rapture.
Which was all super cool. Like the idea of all the stars and all the moons and everything just disappearing. That's so fucking
I didn't
cool.
turn shit off, but I tried.
Here, no, I got you. Look, everything. Oh, I guess everything just faded away. I can see where your glasses are.
No, you can't. I've been quiet raptured.
Oh gosh. What I did really like, I don't know. Well, this is probably drawing a little bit away from the plot, but Oh no. When I was watching it the second time, I think another thing that helped is that my brother is also very into Eldritch horror and Eldritch lore and all that stuff, which I was not familiar.
It was very eldritch.
I was not familiar with.
I'm not.
any
Yeah,
of
I'm
that
not
at
too
all.
big on eldritch horror. I'm big on cosmic horror, which I viewed this more as cosmic horror than eldritch horror, but I guess it's a bit of both.
Oh yeah, like I had no Cthulhu and all that kind of otherworldly stuff is what I was told from my brother, and then kind of having that context definitely helped it out the second time around. Especially noticing, I feel like a lot of the strengths of this movie come from like the subtleness or the things that it doesn't tell you and the things that you perceive with the same scope as I like how you say surrogate, because it's kind of like what I don't know is not being ameliorated nor adulterated by the things that we are witnessing. It's kind of just, it's still leaving all the questions,
Right.
which was really cool. Because like when we saw those big
Yeah,
ass skeletons, I had no idea what it was, but I was still like, wow.
The initial skeletons.
Yeah.
You think they were skeletons?
And not, yeah.
I don't believe they were skeletons.
You think they were?
They left. They moved.
Oh, they're like just like skeletal creatures then, similar to the Hollow
It's
from
an
Bleach.
X-ray.
I didn't even think about that. Oh my god, that's crazy! Holy shit!
Yeah, I think that was the monster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, it was. I'm
yeah.
thinking about it now.
Um.
Goodness, golly me!
Yeah. No. I think they already knew that there was a monster down there. I don't think he ever went for a bone fragment.
Oh, absolutely not.
Or I'm sure he went for a bone fragment. But
I wonder why.
through
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
Point being is, regardless of what he went down there for, or like what he went back the second time, what he went down for, the first time when he comes up and they're all like, "You found a skeleton."
Oh, they probably were.
They knew. They already knew.
They knew that there were or that there were
creatures
beings
down
there.
Of course there were. He's like the 15th or the 12th or something.
Why do you think they were surprised then?
I don't think they were.
They were just putting on a show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I initially thought they were surprised. I was like, "You don't know what's down here." I went, "Okay, maybe he actually is the first one." But then they were all like, "Oh, it's an X-ray camera." I think it's more so, "Oh shit, you found it."
Right.
Less so, "Holy crap, you found something." It's
Right.
shit, you found it. You found the monster.
You found it. You communicated it to us, and you came back up. Whereas the others, I'm sure, like as we come to find through the discovery of the black box, right? Which, man, such cool set design. I keep trying to get ahead of myself. I
The set
cannot.
design is so good for such a tiny film. For such a
I believe Markiplier set the record for the most
30
amount.
million gallons, I think. or
Yeah,
something like
some
that.
crazy number of fake blood.
How many gallons of fake blood was used in Iron Lung?
This is just his
80,000 gallons. It's 300,000 liters. Where the fuck did I get million?
Alan Rickman impression in that one movie where he's a doctor doing the first open heart surgery on a baby.
Yeah, it is. I didn't know that.
Great movie, by the way.
I learned about what I just did from him. Yeah, because, damn, 80,000 gallons of fake blood.
Also, I really liked.
That's how much fake blood I produce in a morning.
What the fuck? Me on my period.
You gotta create money somehow. Money doesn't grow on trees, but it's found in the blood of humans.
Or on the blood of a moon.
Yeah.
Do you think there was one creature or several? That's what I still am unsure of.
To my understanding, in the game, there's two. There's the anglerfish one that we see in the movie,
Mhm.
kind of. And then there's a second one that's literally, it's like an eyeball.
Right.
What the fuck am I? That's like.
You're looking at a camera.
Yeah. If this was a camera. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But that's my understanding. I don't know if that's true.
I think in the game there's some like portal or something as well.
Fucking portal.
I believe so. I saw a YouTube short of someone mentioning.
I've seen
a
very
portal.
little. This is all word of mouth.
Fair enough.
Are you sure you're not talking about the light? Maybe there is a part. Like I know.
Yeah. Well, also, honestly, I don't know how
Which is my
credible
next
of a
part.
source
My
it
next
is because they said that this was an expedition on the moon instead of a moon. So I don't know.
That's a
It might have been the light that you were
pretty
talking about.
like big piece of information to get wrong.
Right.
So
Mhm.
since we're here talking about it, the plot of this movie, right? I mean, quite literally, just go down, get the bone fragment, you encounter the monster. Yeah, and then at the end of the movie, he'd Simon somewhat redeems himself and sends the black box up, right, via the life jacket. But what I want to know is what do you think the blood? What is your interpretation of the blood ocean? Because it's human blood. How did that all get there? Because I have a theory, and I'm curious what yours is.
Well, here's what
We don't have an answer to this, to my understanding, by the way. Like,
I don't
even
think so
from the
either.
game. And I like that. So this goes for all you two viewers in the comments. Put down what you guys think is going on with the blood ocean and the quiet rapture. That's just a comment.
theory.
A blockbuster comment. Thanks for commenting. I'm going to shut the fuck up.
So, given all the commentary my brother was providing during it and during all the Elder Tour, what he told me and what is like my headcanon, because I really like it,
Which, yeah,
is
that's
that
what I'm asking.
there's some sort of, he called it like, it was kind of crazy. He was going into some poetic little, it was like the twisting and turning and the crunching and the rumbling and all of that stuff of the human mind and the consciousness, like how Simon was hearing the voices and then being drawn to all these things and being attacked. And so I would just imagine that all this blood came here from, just the hubris of humanity, I guess, from being backed up against the wall, combined with the, inherent lack of morality that our species tends to have sometimes. So then being like, our stars are gone, let's go find somewhere, let's perhaps take it by force, let's do this, let's do that, let's not be too conscious of the means, and let's just have the end justify the means. So it just comes from that entity feeding off of those flaws and those sins and then just accumulating it like right away, because I wouldn't imagine at all that it'd be difficult to accumulate that much human blood because of how much inherent human sin there is.
Yeah. My interpretation of what's going on this planet is the light that Simon finds and is also
that passes through him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, there was
and,
one
and
scene
then
where
the
he's
point
like,
of interest it's also a point of interest in the game.
Mhm.
It's just a light at the bottom of the ocean that SM8 found and supposedly holds the secret to the quiet rapture. I believe that is the light of all the stars.
Yeah.
And I believe all the other humans that died, this is where we put their blood.
As like a sacrifice, you think? Or
Well, no, I'm saying if all of the light of the stars came here,
Mhm.
why not all the dead humans too? Like, clearly, we're following the law of energy cannot be created or destroyed if the light, theoretically, is the light from all the stars that just vanished and all the dead stars, right? Gone,
It's on this blood,
etc., etc. All this human blood had to get here somehow. There's only been 12 expeditions because they find this moon. They're like, oh, look at that. Blood ocean. Let's figure out its secrets. So the blood ocean was already there. That's why they came here, because they were interested in what the blood ocean had. But it wasn't there prior, to my understanding. It wasn't there
prior to the quiet rapture.
Yeah.
Oh, that okay.
And so I think all the humans that died in the quiet rapture, boom, this is their grave.
That would also lead me to
Which I don't think, which is more of the physical rather than the spiritual.
I mean, that also would make sense given that there's those other creatures there. They had to come from somewhere, so maybe it was from those distant stars where those star systems had that light.
That could be true. Yeah.
Which is why I also maybe there's some validity.
I kind of feel
that
bad for the
portal
creature having to
theory.
live in an ocean of human blood.
And all by your lonesome at that in a cave, probably by choice, I'd imagine.
I imagine the cave part was by choice.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally just goes.
This is true. Until it chops him up.
Yeah, I like that it just stalked him for like 90% of the film.
Do you think that the voices that Simon was hearing was like whatever eldritch and or cosmic entity being behind all of it?
that monster was definitely psychic in a way.
Okay, so you think that
Yeah.
it was the monster talking to Simon? Okay.
I think it got the data from the SM8 somehow, magically.
Yeah. I'm not going to question
Repeated a lot of what it said through the speaker. It was always the same female voice.
Oh, yeah. And
I think
also
it
electromagnetic
stole-
communication from the brain, perhaps.
Yes, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe this monster replicated the captain of the SM8, who created all the who put the recording in the black box.
Because we hear them die in like Gargle on Blood with someone.
Yep, and it was also how we first hear the voices.
Yes.
Right, but the thing's cut. I think a lot of it is a hallucination. Because I mean, someone decided it was a great idea to ingest medical alcohol.
That's a good point. That probably had a lot of implications. That's like 98%, isn't it?
Hey,
or some
this
shit?
camera is radioactive. Use sparingly.
Repeatedly and repeatedly.
Like the little bubbles on his skin, that was just radiation in my opinion.
Yeah.
I
I wouldn't doubt it. Part of me was
I
curious.
don't believe the blood is hot. I believe it's the radiation heating up the room, because that's what radiation does when it's in an enclosed space. And even tiny doses of it, eventually the heat will build up.
Especially if it has nowhere else to go except to bounce off of the metal wall. You're basically in like a kind of...
I mean, it was a death trap. He was going to die no matter what. They made that for him to die.
This is physically, and by physically I mean physics, so cool.
Oh, yeah.
I like it a lot.
There's so much
Because
science.
if I may share a fun fact about electromagnetic waves. Well, that's your episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. If you're in a metal conductive sphere, nothing can go out. There's no penetration, or nothing can go in, rather. So there's no penetration that can come inward. It will all just stay within and then travel outward, but it will still reflect within there. So you're very right. It will just accumulate and then start to boil up his skin. Oh, that's so cool. Also, when that guy got
I knew that.
X-rayed with the camera,
That was Jacksepticeye.
that was him?
He posted on his Instagram, he posted Iron Lung spoilers without context, and I think it was like 2 slides, and the first slide was a clip from the Harley Quinn show of her taking a cancer gun and shooting a dude, and then the second clip was the dude he voices in Dispatch, implying that he's gonna get hit with cancer. So he's
yeah.
Also, he's in the IMDb.
I had no idea which character it was. I saw that it was in the IMDb as well. And when I saw Troy Baker, I was very excited. But I mean, after
he was just a voice. It's
so
Troy Baker.
good.
That's all you need of Troy Baker.
That intro, dude. Wow.
He did the intro?
I'm almost certain.
Oh, I thought he just did the
other guy,
the captain,
Yeah.
David, the other captain, or the sub captain,
I'm unsure.
submissible,
He has the
the
range.
the
I would bet.
Sigma, the beta.
I don't know. He's malfunctioning.
The baker of it all.
Yeah.
He's
just
trying it. He's trying it.
Joker's one. Dang it! I can't make another
Don't do
comp
it.
reference. Yeah.
I was saying he's trying it like he's jerking it.
Ah.
Anyways, do you think Simon jerked it in in the Iron Lung?
With his one arm. Oh, I guess
He
he.
had 2 arms.
That's true for a majority of it. I'm sure.
Like
I'm actually.
Okay. Let's paint the picture for the viewers, for you, for me. We're in this.
I wonder where this is going.
We're in this enclosed space.
This is off script,
right?
by the way.
Of course, it's off script. We're in this enclosed space, and you have your control panel, right?
And my penis.
Well, no, your penis is not there. Well, if you're there, your penis is there, but you have your penis, right? Not like I have my penis. You have your penis. The viewers at home, you have your penises.
Okay.
You're lonely. You got a little sad, right? You've been here for days. Would you or would you not jerk it?
Probably not. I'd probably be worried about trying to get myself back up.
Masturbation is stress relief.
Speaking of time,
No.
how long do you think he was down there? Because how would his oxygen have not run out? Do you think the oxygen depletion was part of his hallucination, or he just?
Did you not see when it absorbed the black box data and the monster was getting closer? The oxygen level
the
went up.
beep, beep, beep. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it just gave Simon more oxygen?
Yeah.
To toy with him more? Probably.
Yeah, for sure. Keep him alive. Because the captain lady said it was 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you wouldn't jerk it. Like, just real quick, we moved on from that way too quickly as a society. That you wouldn't jerk it when you're alone.
As a society.
How would you not jerk it?
I'd be worried about other things.
Yeah, I'd be worried about the fact that I haven't gotten laid in days, so I'm gonna do it myself, Thanos style, you know?
It's already been months.
Probably. The point being is you finally have access to your cock and you're not utilizing it. What is more important than easing your boy?
nothing.
Oh shit.
POV me on my way
Anyways.
to ease my boy.
But
Shall
yeah,
we-
no, I believe the monster gave Simon more oxygen.
That would
So,
make sense.
Yeah, either willingly or unwillingly.
I think
Or
that'll-
the ship somehow derived oxygen from the blood. I don't
That wouldn't
think is-
surprise me.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think it would
I don't think it
technologically
would,
have the
no.
capability to, but
there's
if
some
there's a
magic
will,
at
there's a
play.
way. Yeah.
There's fucking magic at play. So
I think that honestly gives us a perfect little segue into some of the highlights. Because the one that I would like to
The
first get off
monster.
with, the monster.
I love the monster. That's why I haven't talked about the monster a lot. The monster was my highlight. It's my favorite part of the movie.
Was your only highlight?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Go on.
Because I think this movie this is why it's a B tier. It only has one real highlight in my opinion, and I have a low light. There's another reason why it's B tier, and what I haven't brought up
I'm
yet.
so excited to hear your low light because yeah, we'll get there.
But I love the monster. I love that it toys with him. I love its
Telepathy.
telepathy.
Mm.
I love its telepathy. I love it toying with Simon. I love it stalking Simon for most of the film. I love
And very anglerfish behavior as well. I feel like kind of like luring and
my what? What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
I guess not really like anglerfish, but kind of anglerfish
Oh,
luring
yeah.
him. It didn't really have a light,
No.
and he wasn't like, oh, light, but
No,
Nah,
but that first
so not at all.
first picture of it, staring at him, and then slowly backing away,
crazy. That was excellent.
and watching it implode was so cool.
Also, the
It went.
just the photos in general, that camera, it kind of is kind of part of my highlight, but just I feel like the camera alone is so cool because what it is in the game is very like, it's purposeful. It's like, okay, this is a mechanic they use for the game, but I feel like Mark did a really, really good job about having this camera have weight and have, it was
I'm
just
surprised the camera never broke from.
yeah, directly smashing
Yeah.
into everything. Oh, but it was just so cool. The button, the first utilizing it, doing this, I thought was really, really cool, really funny, organic way to figure it out. And then just that first picture, how it flashes you and it blinds you and it provides so much light that it
Shit
illuminates
blinded
the
me in a
submersible.
dark ass theater.
Yeah, it was so cool because in the game, it's very much like click, photo.
I did not know that.
So, camera, really, really
Camera
fucking
was
cool.
really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the monster. I think the monster was very,
The
very scary
monster,
looking.
I loved its design. It was scary because it wasn't necessary. It was just alien.
Mm-hmm.
It was scary because of how alien it was and how huge it was, and just its habitat. And
Mhm.
you
And
never
also,
knew when it was coming.
Just
and
so
you never
many
knew what it was
teeth.
doing. So
All the
much
teeth. Mm-hmm.
So much teeth.
And it was huge, imaginably comparable to the size of the submersible, of course, and then some. And so it was really cool. I like how small. I mean, of course, with the confined space, it's a movie about small and discomfort with that, but even posed with a threat that big,
Yeah,
it only helped.
I agree. I'm
That was
in
super
agreement.
Um,
It's better than the game monster, which is just a JPEG of a anglerfish, basically.
yeah, pretty much. Another highlight I'd like to include is just the set design, transferring from game to 3D maneuverable. Well, okay, but like the
ODM gear.
exactly. Mark is Aaron Yeager, but like how you could go under, and then how there was
Tatakaye.
that that terminal in the back.
I will activate the rumbling to kill 80% of all the monsters in the blood ocean for my friends. Tatakaye.
I'm sure he would. Also, the notebooks. I thought that was cool. I don't know if they're present in the game
Notebooks?
or like
the-
the reference manuals and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I felt like they were from the game. They gave me look at this fun thing from the game vibes.
Really? I don't know. I haven't played it.
I haven't either.
Oh my god! Here I was proclaiming to be the EP boy.
I didn't say I wasn't EP. I've been up since 5 in the morning.
Anyway, set really cool. That reminds. Well, I guess that's for later. The sound design.
The sound design.
I thought the sound design
Yeah.
was freaking phenomenal.
I did like the sound.
I liked the music. It was very. It felt so. it felt like what it felt like to be hopeless at the bottom of a blood ocean when all the stars have gone away. I felt like it encompassed the dread so well, and the isolation, and some of the particular like twangy elements too that were kind of floating and blipping. It's the only way I know how to describe them. But I remember,
twang is a term. So
I remember being when we first got submerged in all the music with that opening shot, which I really liked, the going down and then kind of like angling the camera. I thought that was super cool. Music.
Mark did a really good job with it, a lot of his camera work.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was really cool.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I was going to bring up is I like the different camera angles within the small confined space, like especially that kind of fish eye lens that was kind of in the corner while he was going towards the terminal.
Yeah.
I thought that was also very cool. And I think that's about the highlights.
Okay.
Very
My
much
low
remember the
light,
music
my
this time.
singular low light. I didn't like the ending. It lost me.
From which point?
The blood grabbing him, hardening and
What?
grabbing him.
You didn't think that was cool?
That was no. What I liked about the monster and its abilities was that it was telepathic and couldn't physically harm him without biting into the sub. And now it's just stopping him randomly. To my understanding, also a thing that didn't exist in the game. But suddenly, comparing it to Return of the Jedi, which now isn't a problem because there's so much other Star Wars media that you're probably not watching Return of the Jedi third anymore. But if you were watching it third and you were watching A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi, in the last third of the last movie
Of that trilogy.
but assuming there's only 3,
Mhm.
suddenly the Emperor has Force lightning. We've never talked about this before. It has come out of fucking nowhere. That is what that felt like to me. Suddenly, randomly, this monster can now control this blood, harden it, and grab onto Mark. Or Simon.
It's Markiplier.
Yeah. And he's sitting there going... And it lost me. And I really didn't like that.
Yeah.
Because I agree with that flaw of Return of the Jedi. We don't... Just random ability, go! Random bullshit, go! Random tension, go! I'm not tensed up anymore. All the horror that we built up until this point, immediately gone.
Yeah,
Because
now you're just
this
confused.
was just random.
Mhm.
It was so random, and from that moment on, which I was just like... Because it was grounded in its own little reality, and the monster had its predetermined things that it can do, and...
Which we got used to over the course of like a majority of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now suddenly all the blood is hardening and it's being controlled by the monster and it's purposely stopping him. And I'm just like, why?
I also
Fake tension is bad.
I also wonder why it would, what motives it would have from helping the humans, unless it just wants to continue to kill the humans. It must. I would also believe it's just inherently evil.
I do believe the monster is inherently evil.
Yeah.
But I believe it doesn't want the data of the SM8 to go up because it knows something about the Quiet Rapture. It has to. Because it doesn't want the data that has the knowledge of the Quiet Rapture in it to go up. Specifically what it didn't want to happen and why it attacks the captain and why it attacks Simon at the end. Because it doesn't want the data getting up there.
This is true.
Question is why? We're never going to find out.
Iron Lung 2.
Please no.
Yeah.
This is a great one-off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I couldn't imagine that it would need any more.
I don't say please don't because like I want Mark to make more movies. He said he wants to make more movies. This is not a bad movie. This is a really good movie. It's because I have one low light. It's why it's a B tier, not an A tier.
I'll have to watch it a third time.
But like there are certain pieces that deserve to be one-offs. Like imagine Pulp Fiction 2.
That'd be fucking crazy.
It's like if they made a second 21 Jump Street. Oh, wait, they did, and it was weird.
Imagine making another Top Gun. Oh, wait, it was better.
It was better. Sometimes you can get a Top Gun
I can see what you
Maverick,
mean. Yeah.
But other times you get a 22nd Jump Street.
This is true.
And most of the time you get a 22nd Jump Street.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
And I think Iron Lung is great as its singular purpose and its singular story. And humanity got the data. Humanity. I mean, what's the story from here? We got the data. They would make a second movie for the sake of removing the mystery of the first one. And the
Right.
mystery of the first one is what captivates me. If I know the answer to the Quiet Rapture, I'll probably have the same problem you did, where I'm not. What am I supposed to view this movie through?
Right.
Because it's not Simon, because I don't care necessarily. Again, to that more in the character section that we're about to get into. But
Yeah.
yeah, like
I see your point.
let's just give us one thing.
I see your
and,
point.
Like keep the mystery there, because I like when sci-fi doesn't answer all my questions. Like
That's part of the charm, I would say.
Star Wars has so many unanswered questions. There's an entire half of the galaxy called the unknown regions. I love the unknown regions, and every time I look into the lore of the unknown regions, I'm like, wow, there's no answers. I'm so curious. I want to keep exploring this. There's no information. It's all horror. I'm so into it.
That's awesome.
If they made an Iron Lung 2 and answered what the light was, what was in the SM8, what is the Quiet Rapture, my interest in this franchise is gone. Because I want to know the answers to these questions, but I don't want to know the answers to these questions because me being involved is because I don't know the answers. And once I get my answers, I'm not going to watch anymore.
This is true. Perhaps an epilogue, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was, I liked the black box coming up. I liked the idea of the climax going back, getting the data coming back up, and then the betrayal, kind of. And
Between the captain and Simon.
Yeah. Because she was like, yeah, we're never going to bring you back up. I'm sorry. We literally designed it to die. And I was like, oh, we knew this. You guys just didn't say it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I think there were people in my theater who were shocked because I did see some and I was all like, you didn't.
Since the beginning, that's why they've had several expeditions with other convicts.
Yeah, because they're just.
That's why they don't
This is a death
reference.
sentence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is just a death
He's
sentence.
expendable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My question is how did the previous convict? I will say that's the one thing I didn't get is like the previous convict in this one died, and then they got the thing back, I guess, because there was like all the stuff he left
All the
for
leftover.
Simon to find,
Oh yeah. The
like twist the wires.
Mm-hmm. I was the one who told you to twist the wires. Heard during a hallucination. Which I wonder how the monster would have also. Well, the monster probably got that dude.
Yeah,
and
I'm
that's
sure.
how it was able to communicate to Simon.
But all the things, yeah, I don't know.
Curious. So
And-
many
and
unanswered questions.
And again, yeah, unanswered questions is another strength. I'd say, you know what, yeah, that's my second highlight. Is
so
the
what keeps you
unanswered
talking
questions.
about
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
I like the unanswered questions because I get to keep theorizing. Once I know the answer, I'm going to stop talking about them.
Yeah.
I can say I can say more words about the Star Weirds from Star Wars than there is information about them because of how creepy and interesting they are to me. But the moment I understand what they are, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to explain what they are and move on and not start talking about theories or why I like them or anything like that.
Foul point. Oh.
Same ig.
Huh?
But like ig, like I guess.
Oh.
Whatever that sound was.
Nice acronyms in real life. I like it.
Lol. Lamau.
Yeah. Well,
Waffle!
shall we get to some character talk?
Yeah. I mean, there's really only two that I care to talk about. Simon and the Monster. And
Really?
I've done a lot of my monster talk already, so I actually don't have any much to add. I don't care to talk about the captain.
Yeah. Honestly,
I mean, if you want to, we can. But I don't
mean-
have anything to say about her besides she was a really well written character and well portrayed, and I liked her random eye scar.
more of what I have is on the performances. I honestly can't think of many things to say on the character. So please, by all means.
What I was gonna say for Simon is I like that they added a lot of personality to what is effectively a player character with no voice in the video game.
yeah, I like that they had total liberty to do whatever they wanted. And I feel like that really shone through because yeah.
For sure, I agree.
I'm a sucker for creative liberty.
But that's what I was talking about earlier. Is like I'm not watching this movie to learn more about Simon. I'm watching this movie to learn more about the mystery.
Right, because we never
yeah.
cared about a protagonist in the first place.
Right. Yeah, because in the original game, the game doesn't portray the antagonist as what's interesting. It portrays the world as what's interesting, and
Right.
that's what I'm interested in the movie as well. But Simon is a very well developed character, a very well written character, and I really like the expansion on the player character because I'm sure everyone that's gonna play the game now is gonna be like, I'm Markiplier.
Yeah. Being like, I'm Simon.
Yeah.
Giving it a
That's
different lens.
yeah.
Yeah, actually.
I like that.
I like that take as well. Good take.
And then I think I kind of just said everything I really liked about the monster already in the highlight section. So trying to think if I want to add anything, but I really don't. I don't. Yeah. Monster cool.
Monster cool, cat meowing. Yeah, I unfortunately I'm at a loss for anything in particular about the characters. I guess what I may say is that given this new lens provided what you have just said, beautiful. Maybe that's where I was disengaged, and now thinking about it in hindsight, I should have been thinking about the world. I should have been thinking about I'm not going to discredit my watch. Precisely. Yeah, I'm not trying to discredit how I felt about the movie, but I think what I got from the second time around
Was more in line with what I got the first time around.
I think so.
Yeah.
I was more interested in
This
the
is why
wow
I like
aspect.
watching movies more than once too, is because I don't know. The first time is kind of like I expect this, and I didn't get it, and now I'm
Right.
mad. But then I can come back with a level head, knowing what's gonna happen, and then judge it for what it was.
Yeah.
And I feel like I feel like being able to go back and change your opinion based off of new information is important.
Yeah, of course.
But not that your first experience was invalid at all.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like it was only augmented by another watch through, especially because I already knew that I wasn't going to get much. I guess a majority of my experience and my takeaway wouldn't have come from Simon, and I think that's a leg up that I got on my second watch through, where I thought more about the photos, I thought more about the monsters and how it moved, and like ironically, I can't remember off the top of my head what were certain things that my brother pointed out, but that also helped a lot with his knowledge of Eldritch Horror and him telling me about what he noticed and what I missed out on the first time around. Thought that was really cool too, and so perhaps I just
I'm curious because Sal he provided for me what your brother did for you. Because like after the movie, we all were like, okay, Sal, you know the lore, give us the deets.
Did he play the game?
No, I think he watched videos.
Oh, nice.
And watched Mark's playthrough. I didn't do any of that. I didn't do my homework at all.
I didn't either.
This was not a movie that I went to watch because I cared about the world. I might actually go watch and maybe play the game myself.
Likewise.
Because I liked the movie so much. I came here because it's Markiplier's movie, which is a great segue into the performances. Martin
Plyer.
Martin Fishbach, not his name.
Mark Fishbach.
I know it's Mark Fishbach.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said not his name.
Oh.
I'm just going with the Martin.
Yeah.
Mark and Martin.
Malfunctioning again.
I have a speech impediment. Leave me alone.
Oh, this is true.
But Mark's performance was so good. And seeing him act again, really, first time for a big film like this was so healing for child me. Like the child inside of me that grew up watching Markiplier.
Mhm.
I don't watch Markiplier anymore. No hate, obviously. But literally what I watch on YouTube is Blockbuster Banter and a YouTube video to fall asleep to.
Mhm.
It's never a Let's Play anymore. I just watch TV.
Right.
So I'm not even really watching whatever I put on. It's a lore video of something. What am I gonna do? Watch a lore video on Markiplier? I guess I could do that. Actually, that doesn't. Okay, whatever. Point being is I don't watch Let's Players anymore. I don't even watch PewDiePie anymore. And there's a video of me out there in high school. Maybe it's in the link of this. Maybe there's a
subscribe
link
to
of it into
PewDiePie?
the description. I don't know. Actually, I think that video is privated, so you can't even find it. But point is, yeah, subscribe to PewDiePie. I went on a whole thing with a poster. I still have the poster. Maybe one day I'll bring it in for.
That'd be fun.
But right. That was the era where I watched Let's Plays. That's when I watched Markiplier, Subnautica. Right. I've watched
all that shit. Mm-hmm.
most of his FNAF. I think the last Let's Play I watched was actually one of his FNAF Let's Plays. Security Breach.
Oh, that game.
Probably Ruin. No, I watched part of Help Wanted 2. And it's not that I didn't like his Let's Play of it. I didn't like Help Wanted 2. And I stopped watching.
I had no idea there was a second.
Yes. Not what I expected.
I'm sure we've talked about it.
And I was going to watch him play Secret of the Mimic, but you know what? It's like what I talked about in the FNAF episode months ago.
Can't be.
I don't care.
Can't be bothered. Yeah.
I don't care, and I think it's not that I don't care about Markiplier. The fact that I did come back to him in an age where I don't watch Let's Plays shows how much I care about Markiplier.
And
And I watch some of his videos when he's just talking to us. I don't watch
those are always nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like his I'm So Tired video.
See,
So Markiplier means a lot to me because I grew up on him and I still watch him kind of to this day. And he's the only one from that subscribe to era PewDiePie of Tyler Garver that I still watch. I don't even watch PewDiePie, and he does the videos where he talks to us. I just get cliff notes because I'm curious what PewDiePie's life is like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Markiplier was always my favorite Let's Player. I loved all of his like drunk Minecraft videos, drunk Five Nights at Fuckboys. Like,
Are you a fan of like In Space with Markiplier and
Yeah.
Heist with Markiplier? Okay, yeah.
dude? Around that time, I watched every single video he released.
Those were really cool.
I watched all of Unis Honest.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
me
an
too.
Unis Honest hoodie. I can't believe I'm not wearing it right now.
Oh, that's
actually.
awesome.
But maybe I'll wear it for the post show. Patreon. And I went to it because it's Mark's movie, not because it's Iron Lung, because it's Mark's movie, and his performance made it so worth it. Because it wasn't Mark I was watching. It was obviously Mark I was watching, but I saw a man performing and acting the art form that I love, right? That we started a podcast to talk about. He put himself in that. Of course I loved it. Why are there screaming children outside? But like, of course I loved watching Mark perform and play this character. And of course I loved Simon because of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It was amazing. It meant everything to me.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I'm excited for his next movie, whatever it is. Lung Iron.
Here's my take.
Yeah.
Especially during the first watch, and I don't know how it evolved during the second watch. I don't think I was paying too much attention to it. I felt like I was still hoping for a little something different. Because part of me feels
From Mark's
like
performance.
yes, maybe some sort of. Because I just felt like when I was watching, I kept going between, and I liked either side of them, with the two that I'm going to mention, but going back and forth between very solemn and then just
I'm locked in.
throwing the fuck word around and screaming. And I definitely like it for certain high stakes or like high blood pressure, adrenaline pumping moments where you're screaming and you're angry and all that stuff. But sometimes it kind of felt like this was going on, and that part.
Like for the volume or?
No, just like the level of being, like the state at which I as a human exist. You know, that's the only way I know how to describe it. Where the range of existence kind of just kept alternating very high for me, and also. There was one point I actively remembered there was like a maybe 12-minute stretch where there were far and few pieces of dialogue, which is fine. Obviously, that's not what I'm gonna be donking in any way for. But like they all had just like screaming and cussing, which is again it's fine. But like,
see, I'm a vulgar person, so I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think I noticed swearing once.
for me, I think
It's so natural to my vocabulary that
I feel like there could be.
There are
tasteful
times at
amounts.
work where my boss will be all like, "Hey, you can't say that on the floor," and I'll be like, "Say what?" And like, I genuinely didn't realize I just cussed.
Part of me just felt like at times like the range, like when someone's like the range of a male actor is showing that they just scream like I've abandoned my child, I've abandoned my boy.
Right. Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe that I got at certain points. But then there were really strong points where he was like, I didn't mean for any of that to happen on the space station, or I had no idea that I was going to radiate Jacksepticeye with this X-ray camera. Like those were awesome. I felt like those were strong. And when he was like backed in the corner, he's like, I just need someone to talk to.
That's something we learned in directing class at Western that my professor taught me, and why when I direct plays, and maybe a movie that I may or may not have shot, that I may or may not have directed, who knows, I don't let them yell.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah. No one wants to watch someone yell.
No. Yeah.
It's not entertaining. So I agree with you. And I think that's why I don't think about it much is because Mark's performance elsewhere in the parts that you mentioned is so strong.
Precisely. Yeah,
But no, I do agree. Thinking about it that way, yeah. The yelling is probably the weakest part of his performance because just yelling in general isn't an entertaining thing to watch.
Especially because
It's
of the teeter-tottering that I felt from those moments. Because if it was a crescendo each time, and if I was given time for those emotions to ruminate.
You just went from, like, we're just having, like, hey, I would like to get out of this thing.
I'm out! One particular
Like
moment, yes, is like when he was talking with the voice in his head of the other passenger convict, where he's like, I just need someone to talk to. And then right after that, the voices are going to come and he's just going to lash out, shut the fuck up, and break it.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, ugh.
That's fair. That's fair.
But everything else.
Yeah. Since we're talking about the performances, considering apparently D. Bradley Baker did provide the opening monologue. I didn't Google it.
Who?
I'm just taking your word. I said D. Bradley Baker. What the
Dude,
fuck?
who the hell is D. Bradley Baker?
He voices the clones.
Oh.
He voices so many people in The Last Airbender.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
He's
Troy Baker.
everywhere. I don't know why the fuck I said D. Bradley
Baker.
I'm losing it.
Pardon my burp if you heard it.
Yeah, but like a character in my movie is named Baker too. You don't see me bringing him up. Oh wait, guys, I haven't talked about my ex today. Shit,
You also did earlier in the car. Anyway,
she's not my ex. Oh wait,
what are you gonna do? Anyway, about Troy.
I love his voice. I just want to say I love his voice again.
So good.
Every
So
time I
cool.
hear Troy Baker, I literally went.
Yeah.
Like, I love Troy Baker so much. Every time he's in a thing, I'm there
Mm-hmm.
because I love Troy Baker.
Also, the performance of the I wish I remembered her name.
The captain?
Lee. What was her name? Yeah, the captain.
I don't know. I just kept calling her the captain.
Yeah, they said each other's name.
They
at the end
did,
there.
and
Alice,
it was a big moment.
I think.
It was A something.
Anyway, them. I also like their performance. I feel
loved
like
her,
they
yeah.
were
Caroline Kaplan.
very good.
Yeah.
I feel like
She was so much fun to watch and hear and listen
great
to.
voice acting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Since
A
that's
lot of
a lot of
the
it
other
was.
performances were voice acting, especially the monster.
Mm-hmm. All really good, I would say.
I agree entirely. But I mean, I don't have too much more to say on
No,
the
me neither.
performances because they had such a minor role.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think before we go into the outro segments, I'd like to say, in addition to like what we've been talking about the past couple of weeks, with how film, when you have intimate films like this, you need two strong leads. This movie had an even bigger uphill battle where it's one character.
Lead, yes.
We're following one character.
Which I feel like it got
And
the benefit.
I'm happy it was Mark. I'm happy it was
I
Mark.
think it
'cause
got the
Mark did such a great
benefit
job.
that you mentioned with like having like Chris Pratt or Rachel McAdams. It's like you come to see the person,
Yeah.
and then the rest comes from what they are able to
Yep.
execute.
And I
So-
came to see Mark.
right.
So
Good shit. We also we still got to talk about trailers before the outro, my
We do.
friend.
But yeah, that's our review on Iron Lung.
2026.
No.
Go give it a watch. Let us know what you
Yes.
thought. Mm-hmm. Not too
And while
many.
you're down there, like, comment, and subscribe
And if you're
to see more of whatever this is.
yeah. Trailer time. Not many new things. I don't know if you remember off the top of your head.
If you give me
anyone's-
names, I'll remember them because I remember the names of movies more than the movies that I saw that they played in front of.
I saw a
sense.
trailer for a new Wizard of Oz interpretation.
Yeah, we
Gale,
talked
Yellow
about
Brick
that.
Road. We have.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe that's
'Cause
the one
we
I
could-
forgot about on
Yeah.
that one episode.
Yep. I think that was because
yeah.
I also didn't recognize the name, and I don't know, I didn't like it.
What? I'm very interested in it.
It just looked weird.
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it. Dracula.
That I didn't see.
I don't know if we.
I was a little late to the trailers.
I don't know if we've talked about it before either.
We definitely did not talk about it before this episode.
Um,
We talked about it last night.
I feel like it definitely could be just called a different vampire movie and not require the Dracula name because I feel like there's
They want the brand recognition.
exactly.
Which is, yeah. I don't know when we see it later this month.
Yeah. I'm very interested to see how they do it because I personally am like a big unfan of it's in the similar scheme of something. Let's use the very popular namescape. So Dracula for a movie about a vampire who
Named
acts nothing like
Fred.
Dracula. Or I mean, they could be named whatever, but like, having me believe that I'm going to see something that would be like Dracula as opposed to
and it's not a Dracula film.
and it's like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer or some shit,
Yeah.
So
That
we'll
would-
see.
Yeah, that'd be annoying. We'll have to see what
We'll
it's
see.
like.
Christoph Waltz though, very excited to see him in that. I love Christoph Waltz. And Daddy. And then we had The Mummy 2026. There's a new Mummy thing coming out, it would appear. You didn't see that?
They're making another one. Why?
I don't know.
Did y'all not learn from the last failure? You guys tried to launch a cinematic universe to compete with Marvel, The last The Mummy movie with Tom Cruise, that was gonna be
There
the
was a
start.
oh my god! Yeah,
That was gonna be the start of the Dark Universe.
What is it?
What a stupid ass name, I know.
Why are people upset? Just make a good movie in however much time you need. You don't need to draw it out. You can draw out the MCU because they have decades of fucking
This is why
comic
the
books.
DCEU failed, because we just tried to immediately go to Captain America: Civil War after doing Iron Man,
Yeah, which and they had
and they
10
failed.
years to develop that,
No, they didn't.
or like
They
the
had
the
7.
MCU thing. That was only 7 years.
From like Iron Man, which was 2009.
2008.
No, 8. 2008's Iron Man to 2016's Captain America: Civil War. I'm comparing Superman, Man of Steel and Batman versus.
Oh, I see. I
Superman.
guess I was also thinking about the MCU Infinity Saga.
Which was 11 years.
Yeah, there we go. Just
I mean,
make
hell,
a
even
fun
the
movie.
MCU is chasing its own high. I mean,
ATP at this point.
yeah. I mean, we're going into Doomsday at the end of this year, 8 years after the previous Avengers film, and this is the culmination of this saga, which has not been great.
No, not.
Um,
I haven't even watched that much, but I've heard through you and through
Yeah.
others that it's.
it'll come up a lot during Brand New Day. I have a lot to say about the MCU that I am saving for an MCU video.
I'm actually so hyped for Brand New Day though.
Yeah, I haven't seen Brand New Day. Oh no, fucking shit. I haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home since theaters, actually, so I'll probably force myself to sit through it.
Yeah,
I guess it was on in the break room, but I don't count that.
Yeah, no.
I didn't watch it. I was in the break room and it just happened to be on.
Just like with
But yeah, no, so we're doing another The Mummy when the last one failed so incredibly hard and was so poorly received.
the trailer left such a little impression.
Yeah, I don't remember it, and I don't want to watch it.
That's all I had though. There wasn't again. It was the same trailer for Hunger
I
Games,
accidentally
but I was so
deleted all the
excited for it.
trailers I saw, and I'll explain why later.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna say
I think that's it though. We're ready to move on here to our outro.
why. The only thing I have is for Smash or Pass. I'm gonna be honest.
Let's see. No moment.
I mean, I guess
of
moment of
noise.
silence for Simon.
Oh, truth.
All right.
Rest in peace, big guy.
Yeah.
Definitely no hater Hall of Fame.
No.
Or fuck this guy. A super short Smasher Pass cast list.
Yeah.
Oh, I can only imagine who you're gonna include.
Smash or Pass. Jacksepticeye.
Smash.
Okay. Even in like his irradiated form.
Just because you have
It's like
cancer
fucking a
doesn't.
ghoul.
Just because you have cancer doesn't.
This
mean
guy
you
would
can't be
fuck
loved.
Cooper Howard, by the way.
Walton Goggins, man. What can I say?
Bro. Imagine that ghoul.
Ghoulisy.
Ghoul. Yeah.
That gayness.
That Guinness. That Guinness World Record.
Nice.
Anyways, he's fucking irradiated Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, and what of it? What about you, huh?
Obviously, Smash.
Yeah, there you go. We can make an Oreo.
The voice of Troy Baker, a.k.a.
Smash.
David. Just the voice, though.
Smash.
Mary.
Oh.
Don't
We're
play
playing
footsies with
footsies.
me. Don't play footsies with me when we're talking about marrying Troy Baker's voice.
Last original thought. Who's next?
Captain. The Captain.
Pass.
Really?
You should send some dude to die, man.
Yeah. Gotta repopulate humanity somehow, though.
So,
Smash.
okay.
She's hot, and she's got a nice scar.
That's true. Bonus points for scars.
Usually I don't like facial scars, but eye scars are the exception.
Usually I don't like when people look all fucking weird and different.
That's not what I said! You're putting words in my mouth! You cruel individual.
Who's next, even though I know who's next?
Simon.
Oh, okay, so I know who's next. You can't hide anything from me.
I'm hiding so much from you.
Simon. Smash.
Raise correctly so he doesn't murder people and then smash. Wait.
Whoa.
Wait.
Me breeding my spouse.
Wait. I just realized what I said.
Nurture from
So
a
we're
young
just gonna-
age.
we're just
Earn
gonna
trust.
say- we're just gonna say smash and move on. Heal
Oh
his
my God.
past in therapy. No, that makes me his therapist.
That's against HIPAA.
I just want him to be happy, man. It's like smash and move on. Blow my load and disappear.
Oh my God. Me when I'm a ghost. So,
I just wish I didn't talk.
give me the last one.
I did. There's no last one. We're done there. We're done.
No, we're not.
We're done.
No, we're
Why
not.
don't you give me the last one then?
Who's next? No, come on.
You tell me. Who's
No, you tell me.
I think
I know
should,
who's
I think you
next.
should. There's no one. There's no one else.
I don't believe you.
Okay, smash or pass the speaker.
That's not who I was gonna go with.
Well, I don't have anyone else.
What? There's no way you weren't gonna ask me to smash or pass the monster.
I wasn't. I mean, if you're asking me, I'll answer.
Okay, smash or pass.
The monster?
Yeah.
Obviously, smash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blow my load, then implode.
Oh. Okay, Rene Descartes. He's an Enlightenment thinker. I think, therefore, I am. You know him. Yeah. Pass. Too many teeth. Can't do it.
Smash or pass the monster with 2 less teeth.
No, you're speaking my language.
There we go.
That's everyone, though.
That is. Well, you didn't answer the speaker.
I'll pass.
Yeah, pass.
It would hurt.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, thank you, everyone, so much for watching. If you're still here, thanks for joining us for the whole ride.
Go to the bottom, like the video, comment on the video,
Subscribe
to the channel. Think about supporting the Patreon. Tell all your friends about us.
Yes.
Go watch Iron Lung a second time.
Tell your neighbors.
To see if your opinions change.
Yes. Yes, actually. I encourage. Maybe it'll get worse. Who knows?
And long for bigger things. Bye-bye!
Nice. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course I was going to. You just caught on too quickly.